Now to that bombshell report about Boeing revealing new details about a meeting shortly after that first deadly crash. In the audio recordings, you can hear the pilots pleading with Boeing to take more action to prevent an accident. Our senior transportation correspondent David Curley has the details. And David, this comes ahead of a House committee hearing on the planes today.
Yeah, it's coming up in just a couple of hours. Members of Congress, Michael, want to know what's going on with that 737, which is grounded after those two deadly crashes, and how the FAA certified that aircraft. This coming on this morning after this heated conversation. American Airlines pilots asking months ago to Boeing officials, why didn't they know about this new flight control system?
We flat out deserve to know what is on our airplanes.
I don't disagree.
The tapes reveal this morning the frustration bordering on anger of pilots from the American Airlines Pilots Union meeting in Dallas just weeks after this first 737 MAX crash, when the world learned that a new system could nose down the aircraft and may have contributed to the crash. This is the first time we've heard part of that heated conversation.
We're the last line of defense to be in that smoking hole, and we need the knowledge.
The tapes shared with media outlets, including the New York Times, quoting Mike Sinnott, vice president of Boeing, at this November meeting, saying, "The worst thing that can ever happen is a tragedy like this. And the even worse thing would be another one." But there was a second crash less than 5 months later in Ethiopia. The Boeing engineers trying to explain back in November why they didn't announce that new system to pilots.
I don't know that understanding the system would have changed the outcome of this. You know, 1 million pilots are going to maybe fly this airplane, and maybe one's going to see this ever. So we try not to overload the crews with information that's unnecessary, so they actually know the information that we believe is important.
At the time, Boeing had issued a bulletin to airlines about this new system called MCAS.
Pilots taped the meeting because they were concerned about the safety of the 737 MAX 8, and they didn't feel like Boeing was sufficiently answering their questions or giving them as much information as they wanted.
Boeing told airlines it was working on a software fix for the system. The American pilots pushing for Boeing to issue a second bulletin calling for that software fix. But the upgrade was apparently not ready at the time.
We want to make sure we're fixing the right things.
Yeah, I get that.
And that's an important thing. We'll make sure we're fixing the right things. But we don't want to rush and do a crappy job fixing the right things. But we also don't want to fix the wrong things.
Now, Boeing did not comment on this conversation back in November, only saying that it is working with its customers and regulators to get the 737 MAX back up in the air. And Robin, it is the acting head of the FAA who will be on Capitol Hill later this morning.
I know, but David, to hear that audio. All right, thanks.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.